Hi everyone, it's Fiona from Lavender Blue. Welcome back to my channel. And today I have these cute little, I'm calling them flip up pocket specimen slides. And these are a new printable in my Etsy store. So I'll just show you what they look like. There are 3 in the set in the printable. I've made the first 2 and then I'm going to make the 3rd one to show you how to put them together. So they're a little like a little faux specimen slide with a butterfly, and this one is the neutral, so it's all neutral colours. And these papers come from my basics printable kit. I'll link that kit below. It has all sort of just basic neutral papers that you might want to put in a journal. So that is the front, and then I've put a little key dangle on this side, and then I've just put one of the words and a little bit of fabric under there that I had. It flips up, and at the top here you could make some writing space, or you could put a photo. You've got a couple of little labels and lots of words that you can use in the printable. And then there's a little pocket here, and I've put the little small butterfly with the label. And then inside you've got a little notebook or card. It's just the cover that's the printable, and you can add papers like I have here, or just leave it as a little note card to write on. Stuck a little butterfly there, and again a label there. And then you turn it over, and on this one it's just got more writing space on the back, but you can absolutely just glue them to a page, and you could have this as a pocket up here as well if you wanted to, or you could attach them with a paper clip or put them into a pocket. So that's the neutral one. This one is the teal one, and this one has papers from my Touch of Teal printable kit, and I'll also link that one below. All I've done with this one is I've had a little bit of lace here. I've got a little rusty safety pin that I did in my rusting video a few videos ago, and I haven't put any beads on it yet, but I'm going to put some little beads on the little safety pin. And then we have our window, and we have our little teal butterfly. Open this one up, and I'll just put another bit of lace there. And then we've got our pocket. And in this one, I've just made it a little card. I haven't added any papers in the middle. Now, there's also a backing page, 3 backing pages with these that you would print on the back of the actual pocket, or the actual flip up pocket thing. You would print, there's a teal coloured one, there's a pink coloured one, and then there's a neutral one, and that's because so that you've got the inside of this. And it's because when you look through this part, I'll explain it when I show you the printable actually, but behind the butterfly I've got the plain teal background on that one, and behind the butterfly on this one I've got the neutral background, so the backgrounds are also included. So this one I'm just putting that little card in the pocket there. So I thought they were really cute, and I'm going to show you how to make them. So I'm going to make the pink one now. So when it comes, you'll get 3 pages like this in the different colours, and then you will get a page with 3 of these. I've already used the other 2. So this is for the pink. It's the little note card, the words, butterflies, and labels. And then above that you will have the teal one, then above that you will have the neutral one. So on the back of this one, I've just printed the neutral coloured page, but you could print the pink one, and that's just for the inside of the little book. And on this one, I've printed the pink grungy page. So that's what will sit behind the butterfly when we put this together. So this one's got some nice lace there, some music, some polka dot, and then I've put this beautiful vintage label there. You've got more words here, and there's your butterfly. So first, to get started, obviously we need to cut this out, so I will go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that I have my main pieces all cut out, we need to do some inking. So I'll just put these ones aside. And you can see I haven't actually cut my corners yet. The corners are slightly rounded. So what I'm going to do is fold it first, but I'll just cut this end where the tab is. And the tab doesn't go quite to the end because I wanted to keep those corners rounded. Just cutting around like that. There. So I'm going to grab my ruler and just make a line where the fold is. Whoops, not too hard. I nearly ripped it in half then. You don't have to do that. You can just fold it. And then now I'm going to cut these little rounded corners off. Like this, and then I can ink it. And you can use a corner punch as well, if you have one. It's easy to do with your scissors. So I've cut that one. Let's fold this one in half. And also I would be printing this onto a light cardstock. That's what I've printed mine onto. I think on ordinary copy paper it might be a little bit too flimsy. I think this particular paper is a 180 GSM, and I'm not sure what that is in what is it? Is it pounds, or you know, the imperial one? Okay, so now I'm going to do some inking. I'll find my ink. Here it is. I'm using the Vintage Sepia in the Versa Fine ink. Mine's really old now. And so is my, this is from Ranger, the little inker. And mine actually, the sponge worn away, wore right down, the original sponge. And because I didn't have any new sponges, what I did was I tore the Velcro, or I cut the Velcro off of the old sponge, and then I glued it onto this makeup sponge. This was just one of those square sort of, or rectangular throwaway disposable makeup sponges. And so I just put that on and made sure this was attached, and it's fine. It works fine for now. So anyway, that's just a... But it will attach like this, and we'll sandwich that little this little flap in between, and then this is going to fold back like this. So you've got the choice of whether you want this inside or this inside. You can choose. I think I want that inside. But before we do that, we need to cut out this little window and put in our butterfly. So make sure it goes this way up. Just make sure that you've got your flap at the top, and then the butterfly goes in, or it'll go inside the window here. So make sure your flap is up the top, because I made a mistake when I was making a prototype. Or this is my little prototype here, and I made a mistake and put my butterfly in upside down. So I had it like this, so you can sort of see where I've unstuck the butterfly, and then all I had lying around was a yellow one, so I just stuck that in. But this is just my little prototype, just to make sure it all worked. So make sure that's at the top, and we're going to cut into this here thing. This is how I do it. First, just make a little hole in the center and put your scissors in and cut just about to each corner, not all the way, just like this. And then we can cut these bits out. You could also use a craft knife and a ruler, but I prefer doing it this way. So I'm just going to sort of come up to the line and start cutting around the line. And this has got slightly rounded corners as well. There we go. So now turn it up this way, and our little butterfly is going to get glued in there. And there's no reason why you can't mix and match with these as well. You might want to put the little, this little neutral butterfly in there. That's that. So I'll just get my glue. When it wants to come out, I think I need to put a bit more glue in my little bottle. This is just some tacky glue. There, like that. So then we can see where to place our butterfly. in there like that. So now we're going to make our little window. I've got a sheet of acetate. You could also use a bit of tracing paper or vellum, which will give it a bit more of a, you know, translucent rather than transparent look. Old packaging always has this type of acetate, so you can use that, or any sort of thickish plastic that you've got. So we want to stick this inside this window. So I'm going to cut out a piece that's just slightly larger than the window. About maybe 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So like that. And then I'm going to add the glue to the paper. Bit of tacky glue when it wants to come out. I'll put a fair bit of glue just all around. Not right on the edge because it will seep under your plastic to the outside, but you can wipe it off with a cloth if that happens. Definitely need more glue in here. Sorry about the table shaking. Like that. And then I just glue that down and then sort of smudge around the edges or push it down. And that is stuck nicely. Bit of glue there. So you can just wipe it off. And so now we're going to stick this to there. So I'll put glue all the way around. Just have to shake my bottle. Put glue all the way around. And you don't have to put it along this edge, but I am going to, just to make sure it sits nice and flat. Okay, I think I'll put this bottle upside down somewhere. And then just glue it together like this. And you've got your cute little butterfly window there. I'm just going to make folds in this. And now I decided I wanted my, so I've got to do it this way because I want my I want the music paper on the back and I want this dotted one on the inside. So it just glues together like this. So I'm going to put glue on both sides of this. Let's try this one this time. This is just a clear glue, like Elmer's glue. That side. And put the glue as close to that fold as you can. Down in here. So now I'm just going to line it up. And you do have a little bit of time to wiggle it around. And then close, oops, before you close it up, make sure you put glue on all sides. A little bit in the middle here. And then close it up. You'll need to make sure this edge of your paper is slightly back from the fold so that it will still fold easily. Only about 1 millimetre or something away from the fold, and the same on this side. So you'll probably find that you need to do some more inking once you've done this along these edges. Just let that dry. Okay, so now we have this. I'm just going to ink up here a little bit more. So next we have our little pocket. So all you do is fold the little flaps in. Now you could cut a little half circle there if you wanted to. I'm just leaving mine as it is. Just making sure that's straight. It's only a little pocket. You've got a little bit of room in there because you've got the flaps. Okay, so we're just going to put glue on these. This one. Glue it down, and the pocket is slightly smaller than the page. I just made it that way so that it doesn't stick out over the edges. Okay, so there's our little pocket. So now we can get on and make the little notebook. cut this out. On this one, all I did was I actually stapled the pages in the middle there. Put a little butterfly there. But you can sew them in, or you can leave out your pages. Just fold this in half. Make sure that's creased a bit more. And I'm going to go inside. Okay, so then you've got all these little words, as well as these two words, butterfly and notes. You've got a couple of little labels and some smaller butterflies that you can put wherever you like. So I'll cut out one of these. Just going to cut the butterfly off. Like this. Sometimes I wish I had one of those little cutting machines, like a Cricut or the Brother Scan and Cut or something like that. But one day, my ink, so I think I'll put the little butterfly in this one, and the other one I might add some words. But you can do it however you like. A bit of glue. And of course you could add like a little bit of cheesecloth or fabric underneath your butterfly if you want it to stand out a bit more. I'm just, you know, trying to do this fairly quickly. I don't want to mess around too much. I don't think I'll stick it on here because you've got that nice little thing decoration there. You could. I think I will. I think I will put it. It would look nice there too, wouldn't it? I'm going to put it just inside here. Just on the back here on this one. I'm going to get a little word and put it along here. I've put thank you in there as one of the words in case You might be giving this to someone as a gift. It'd be nice to put that on there. It'd make a nice little happy mail, wouldn't it? Whoops. Cut my little word. Ink again. Glue. And there we have our little word. Thank you. So there's my little notebook. I'm not going to put pages in just for the sake of this video, but I may put some in afterwards. As I said, I just stapled the other one. Let's see, what else could we do? Well, as you see, I put a little charm there. I think I'll put another charm on this one. Bits of lace or fabric. I've done that one like this. This one is a little safety pin that I'll put some beads on. And some more just lace here. But there's so many ways you could decorate them. They're very sweet. I think I'll put a word on the front. Let's put gratitude. Probably end up with lots of little words left over that you can use at a later date. I have, which is good. And I've got to get on and finish my ephemera folder too. Ephemera holder that I showed you the other day. I made it out of, I'm making it, I should say, out of old CD cases, sleeves. Then they can go in there. Anyway, let's put the word here, gratitude. Oh, and that looks really sweet. And let's see, I'll just show you. I had a bit of lace. I could have put a nice little bit of white lace on this one actually. We've got this cute little lace in here, which is already, it's the printable. So I think I might just put a little strip of white lace across there for now and leave it at that. This tacky glue is pretty good for fabric. Lightweight sort of fabric. So I can glue that on there. And it just covers the window a little bit too, makes a little decorative edge. That's quite cute. And I'm just going to cut that off the back. Sides. Okay, so these are my, what did I call them? I think I called them flip up specimen slide pockets. And they're not in my Etsy shop yet, but by the time this video uploads, they should be. So yeah, I hope you liked these, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.